Another day in Star Wars news, and yet we have another excuse as to why Solo, a Star Wars story, failed at the box office. Thanks for joining me today on another episode on this channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also ding the bell for notifications so you'll know when I put out future videos. And as I said before, we're talking Star Wars Solo, a Star Wars story. The first Star Wars movie that actually lost money at the box office for many reasons. But according to Ron Howard, who directed the movie after Lord and Miller were fired, said it was aggressive trolling. That's the reason why Solo, a Star Wars story, lost money at the box office. Now, we all know that this movie made a grand total of $392 million worldwide. The worst performing Star Wars movie ever by far. I never thought I would actually see the day when that happened. And aggressive trolling. Wow. That's what he believes. He believes that since people pretty much just didn't want to see the movie, they started trolling online. That is the reason why Solo lost money at the box office. Think of that. It would take pretty much everyone in the fandom to turn against Star Wars, plus many, many more people who are just casual fans not to go see this movie and tweet about it or, put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube. Is he really talking about YouTubers in this case? Because YouTubers are pretty vocal, as far as The Last Jedi goes. And to me, The Last Jedi is the main reason why that movie lost money. The Last Jedi caused a huge fracture in the fan base to where 6 months later, people didn't even want to go see Solo. It's just what it is. On top of, nobody asked for this movie. You're replacing Harrison Ford with another actor. That's hard to follow up on. But the main reason that it failed was The Last Jedi. There's no excuse whatsoever. I mean, I even heard some people say it came out in the month of May. That was a big mistake. No. All of the Star Wars movies used to come out in the month of May. Every single one of them. When George Lucas was running the company, they all came out in May, and every single Star Wars movie was the #1 movie at the box office for the year. All of them, episode 1 through 6. So don't make the May excuse. That's not good. Now, Ron Howard, you're better than this, man. I'm a fan of yours. I mean, you made Apollo 13. Really, really great movie. I mean, I like the Dan Brown movie that you made about Robert Langdon, searching for the Holy Grail. I love that movie. Tom Hanks was in it. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. Solo, a Star Wars story, was doomed because of The Last Jedi. And also because Kathleen Kennedy fired Lord and Miller when they shot almost all of the movie and doubled the budget up to $250 million. Think of that. This is just a production budget. $250 million. Avengers Endgame, which has made $2.7 billion right now, their budget was, I believe, $300 million. This Solo movie wasn't going to be a blockbuster, and she inflated that movie's budget to $250 million. I mean, as far as the movie itself goes, it's very, very flawed. I know people like it. I personally didn't like it, but you had no villain in that movie. You had an annoying droid, an L337, talking about droid rights. Then you have John Caston, who wrote the script on that movie. He came out before the movie and he changed Lando Calrissian and turned him into a pansexual. which wasn't necessary. So when you start betraying the George Lucas Star Wars characters, the fan base is going to turn against you. There is so many problems with that movie. But trolling, aggressive trolling as you call it, that was not the main reason. It was not the main reason. That movie had so many production problems. The SJW politics being put into the movie that fans don't want to see. Why do you think The Last Jedi dropped off bit time after 1 week into his run? The movie wasn't good. Then they saw the SJW politics. Then you get to this movie, there's more SJW politics on top of all of the production problems with the movie. That's the main reason. That is the main reason. There is not enough people to troll to make a Star Wars movie lose money. You need to look at the bigger picture. Was there trolling? Probably so. But not nearly enough to make that movie fail so hard on its face. That movie lost anywhere from $100 to $200 million at the box office. You mean to tell me that was because of trolling? And I tell you what, Lucasfilm, you guys have Star Wars Episode 9 coming out in December. And, you know, Rian Johnson won't shut up. Now, Ron Howard, he's running his mouth, attacking, saying it's trolling and fans and all this other stuff. Pay attention. I've already said now, Star Wars Episode 9 won't make $1 billion. And it won't, because of reasons like this. The excuses are out of control on this. But guys, what do you think of this Ron Howard blaming trolling on Solo, a Star Wars story, failing at the box office? What do you think of this? Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.